What is happening, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Something About Games, 18 Games and Grand Studios podcast. My name is Sonny, and with me, as always, is Finn Steele.
Hello.
How you doing, Finn?
You're very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm glad that I didn't mess the intro up. It's been a little while since we recorded.
It's been a little bit, but yeah, we did a good job.
Yes, we're all good. We're back, guys.
Yeah.
Life has been a bit hectic recently. I'm preparing to bring a child into the world. Wow. So, yeah.
Life's going to change.
Getting everything prepared and time is flying by. So, yeah, just it's good to be back in a routine again. And hopefully we can sort of start pumping these podcasts out on a weekly basis as we originally intended to do.
Yes. Good stuff.
Finn, are you excited for Christmas?
Nah.
What do you mean, no?
Yeah, I mean, Christmas, working in retail for 10 years kind of killed the enjoyment of Christmas for me. Because,
Sure.
People.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
But yeah, yes, I like Christmas. It's fine. It's good.
It's fine. Are you feeling Christmassy yet? Or are you one of those sort of like wait till December type people?
I'll wait till December. Like, it's all good, but like, I'll wait. I don't want to waste a year away. I don't want to rush till, want to make the year last. I'm not rushed in the end of the year just yet.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean?
Our decorations have been up for 10 days now.
Nice.
Already.
You're eager.
Yes, and Kaylee from the other room has just shouted, there's nothing wrong with that. And I agree.
No.
I like Christmas. I like Christmas fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's good.
Yeah.
I like Christmas songs. I like Christmas. Yeah.
Christmas songs, not so much. And again, Mariah Carey blasting like 10 times a day, every day at work. Kind of
Yeah, I mean, I get that.
Yeah.
That's fair. I mean, that would definitely be annoying.
Yeah, just a bit. It is tipping it down outside. Just started hearing it. Took my headphones.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I can't hear it. I don't think it's quite reached here yet.
It's on the way, I'm sure.
I'm sure it's on the way. But yeah, I like Christmas, man. I'm ready. But we're only 7 days away from the end of November.
Wow.
Next week we'll do the games of December. Maybe then you can start feeling Christmassy. We'll get some like jingle bells to go over the games of December.
Yeah. Good idea.
Segment next week.
Yeah.
There we go. So Finn.
Yes.
It's been a while since we last recorded. So what have you been playing during that time?
A lot. We've been through a lot of games since then. Most recently, just yesterday actually, I played through Limbo on the Xbox, which is on Game Pass.
Okay.
I did play it originally back on the 360 way back when, but there was a Microsoft Rewards thing for playing it. It's like, oh yeah, this game is really good. And then
was there?
Yeah, like it's only for like playing it for like 5 points or whatever. A couple weeks ago. But yeah, it was really good. I like the game a lot, and they recently came out with a newer game called Cocoon, which is also on Game Pass. So I'll probably play that next. It's very short, very easy. Much easy achievements. So that's good.
They did another one that I really liked.
Inside.
Inside?
Yeah. It's very good.
I really like that. I love the atmosphere of those games.
Yeah. They're creepy and yeah, it's good.
They are. They're creepy and they don't really explain anything. They're just sort of like creepy, create this little atmosphere, and there's story there, but you don't really...
Yeah, you got to kind of figure it out as you go. It doesn't really tell you anything.
You're not spoon-fed the story.
No, there's no cutscenes or anything like that. It's just...
No,
yeah.
not at all. Always
cool.
Beautifully designed as well.
Yeah, really good. There's fun little puzzles and like platforming stuff. Really good.
So did you get 1,000 gamer score on Limbo?
Got 900 because you need to play through it again without getting like less than 5 deaths or something, which would be a bit rough. I'd try it again maybe tonight, but it's very short.
Oh yeah, it's really short.
Yeah, we'll see.
You know what? I do remember there being a quest now, but I literally just sort of opened it up and got my weekly quest and then came off it. But it's only a small game anyway, isn't it? So I could always reinstall it if I wanted to play it.
Yeah, that's what I usually do. But I thought, oh yeah, Limbo, I really like this game. I thought I'd play through it a bit. Oh yeah, it's only short. I might play through the whole thing. And yeah, it's good.
Good.
That's all I did. I'll play through Cocoon next. It looks really, really good.
Nice. Is that on Game Pass too, or no?
It is indeed, yes. In fact, all of them.
Oh, it is? Okay.
All of them are, I think, that Inside and Limbo all on there.
I think I have 1,000 gamer score for Inside. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I do.
Nice. I think I do as well. Been a while. Great game, though.
Really good game.
Yeah. I played through Spider-Man 2 Got the patent trophy on
Okay.
that. Very
Let's
good.
talk Spider-Man 2. So, what did you think to it?
Very good. Yeah, really good. Great story. Graphically looks, incredible. Combat's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so much.
Did you think it was as good as the first one?
Yeah, I think better than the first one.
You think it was better than the first one?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I'm not sure.
Ooh, okay. Controversial.
I loved it. I really loved it. I haven't got the platinum for it yet. I played through the story. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I love the first one, like a lot. And I've only just played through it again recently.
Yeah,
So, don't know. Maybe I was on a little bit of Spider-Man burnout.
maybe. It could be it. I've, experienced
Um,
similar things before.
I do intend to go back and do the platinum because I've heard the side missions and stuff are really really good, and I want to go and play through the side missions. The main story, I literally sort of blitzed through the main story.
Yeah.
Played it, enjoyed it. In terms of the game itself, it is better. Like it looks better, it plays better. I don't know. I think maybe I was just on a little bit of Spider-Man burnout
Yeah, that's
from
fair.
before, and maybe I need to when I revisit it, I'll fall in love with it a little bit more. But I thought it was great. I mean, there was nothing bad about the game at all. It was fantastic. But yeah, I think because I'd only just like literally like a month before gone back and got the platinum for the remastered version of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And then obviously Spider-Man 2 came out, so jumped straight into that. I think that's maybe why.
Yeah, probably. But that's fine. But yeah, the side stuff's really, really good. So I recommend playing through those. There's some fun little references, which most of them went over my head because I'm not much of a superhero guy.
Yeah.
I was like, cool, I don't know what that means, but yeah. there was one reference I did get, which is really cool. I won't spoil it.
Thanks.
But it's a reference to what might be coming next in the next game or potentially DLC. I was like, oh, that's very cool. Okay.
Oh, okay. I liked because also there was a mid and post credits scene, much
Yeah.
like the Marvel movies, and that was cool as well. Again, I'm not going to sort of go into it and spoil it for people who haven't yet finished the main story, but yeah, I think there's obviously legs and future in that franchise. There's no way that there's not going to be a Spider-Man 3.
Oh yeah, of course. It's gonna be loads.
Yeah, they could just do them for ages.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, it's fantastic. It's really, really fantastic game, which I knew it would be. And I feel like the reviews for it. I mean, obviously, it got great reviews, but 8 out of 10. It feels a little bit harsh on the game because these days people are very they've got a very keen eye on reviews, and they're very quick to sort of take themselves over to X and ridicule the reviews.
Yeah.
So yeah, when I saw the 8s, I was like, why? I just don't get it. I don't get the 8s. It's a 9. It's a high 9 for sure.
Yeah. It's currently sitting at 90 on Metacritic.
Okay, yeah, which is correct, I guess.
Yeah.
But when I saw some of the reviews, I was like, yeah, I think you're scoring it down a little for the sake of scoring it down a little.
Yeah. Let's have a look at the lowest review I can find. Okay, so Noisy Pixel gave it a 7.
Right, which is incorrect. Let's
Yeah.
let's get that straight away.
Yeah.
It's incorrect. It's not a 7 out of 10 game, not at all.
No, not at all.
How can it be? It's so ridiculous. So I think some of them do it just to make sure that their website gets clicks.
Maybe they accidentally played Spider-Man 2 on the PS2.
The Amazing Spider-Man 2 on PS2 as well.
Yeah.
No, wait. No, because Spider-Man 2 on PS2 is really good.
It's actually very good. Whichever one's a bad one. I forget which one it is.
The Amazing Spider-Man 2 on PS4, I want to say.
I can't remember.
Is that the one where he saves the woman from the... I don't know if you must have seen it, where like the woman looks and like she's got like her eyes are basically popping out of her head, and then
I'm gonna die.
if you cough, that
Yeah. The comedy timing is perfect. But I think that's Spider-Man 3, the PS2 version of Spider-Man 3.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
Hell, there's so many.
Yeah, because the PS2 version and no, there's different versions of it. Then it's like PC version and all this stuff. But there's 2 different versions of Spider-Man 3, I think that's the PS2 version,
Right.
the older version, or maybe the Wii version. I don't know.
Oh Jesus! 'Cause you know what? There's so many Spider-Man games.
Yeah, there's loads.
Like during that sort of PS3, Xbox 360 era, there was so many.
Yeah, insane.
And even on PS2, there's like Ultimate Spider-Man, which is like a cell shaded one where you can play as Venom and Spider-Man, which is awesome. To be fair,
That's pretty cool.
then you've got like Spider-Man Dimensions, I think it's called, or Shattered
Oh
Dimensions.
yeah,
It's
I remember
crazy.
And then there's the Marvel Ultimate Alliance games, which has Spider-Man on the cover.
Yep, they're great games, by the way.
Yeah, really
all
good.
of them are great.
Yeah, I like this game a lot.
3 is awesome, by the way. There's so much content for it on Switch.
Oh yeah,
It's really, really good. Yeah,
nice. I played the first 2.
yeah, they're really good. They're great games.
Yeah, I'm enjoying those. I think I rented it from Love Film or something. Oh, yeah, it's awesome.
Nice. Jesus. That's how old we are, everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. Finn's renting games from Love Film,
Yeah, it's great.
a company that doesn't even exist anymore,
No.
that turned into Netflix. And Netflix already existed in America, but when it turned into Netflix in this country, it was still like a DVD rental thing.
Yeah.
And now Netflix is obviously a global phenomenon. So that's how far back we're going.
Oh, man,
Finn's renting Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2 from Love Film.
Yeah, it's a great service. They send you through the post, you play the game, send it back, you get your next game. It's great.
Isn't there still something like that?
I think so, yeah. I can't remember what it's called, but it was something.
No, I can't remember what it's called either.
Yeah, something similar like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you could rent a copy of Love Actually along with it, though.
Probably not, no. Love Actually. Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, Spider-Man, it is very, very good. Spider-Man 2. It's beautiful as well. I love that. No spoilers here, but I love that they've taken things from the latest Ratchet and Clank game
Oh yeah, that's very cool.
and sort of used that in this. I thought it was really, really cool. And that's very early into the game as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, that was great. Did you play that one? You did, didn't you?
What, the first one?
No, the second
Ratchet and
one.
Clank?
Ratchet and Clank.
No, I'm not actually. It's on my shelf.
Oh, you've not played it, have you?
No, not yet. I will do.
You played either of them?
Play the first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
We spoke about this, didn't we, recently on here?
Yeah, got played the first one.
Yeah.
And as soon as I finished playing it, they released a 60 FPS patch on PS5. Thanks, guys. So I played through it again to get the platinum.
It's awesome.
It's
You know,
very good.
I do play through it again because I played through it when it first came out and way before the 60 FPS patch.
Yeah.
So I'd like to go back and play it. But the second one is superb. You really need to play it. It's not overly long,
Yeah.
and it's a quick platinum as well.
Yeah. I'll definitely play it. It's one of those ones that, I'll play that next. Oh, wait, I got to play this first. And then I'll play, and then I'll go play this.
Yeah.
Stuff keeps getting in the way.
Yeah, fair enough.
But I will play it, promise.
Okay, definitely do. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So what else have you been playing?
What else? Indeed. I played here obscure Japanese horror game called Corpus Party. Nice name. Which is sort
Corpse Party.
of... Yeah.
Okay.
Called sort of like an old school like cult classic. So we released on PS4 a couple of years ago. Sort of a 16-bit style, but also visual novel style horror game / sort of puzzle sort of game.
Most Japanese game of all time.
Very Japanese. It is very good though. Very creepy. It's not like a jump scare game. It's just got
Very
like
what?
It's not.
Oh, creepy.
Yeah, very creepy. Hard to say. Yeah, but really good atmosphere. Like legitimately very creepy game in general. It's not like a jump scare game. It's just the atmosphere and everything about it is, and the story is like, oh, that's messed up. Also, it's got Pikachu's voice actor in it as one of the characters, which is very funny.
Okay.
When I found that out, I was like, oh yeah, it totally sounds like Pikachu. That's so weird.
Yeah.
Pika.
Does it sound like that in real life or in this game?
It's a similar voice, yeah. It doesn't
Seriously?
Say, yeah, she doesn't say Pikachu, but she just.
Well, no. Okay.
But you can tell it's the same. Once you know, you can tell. Oh yeah, that is the same voice. Yeah, I can see it now. I can hear it now.
Okay. Because like high pitched, I guess.
Yeah, very high pitched color. Yeah. So that's fun. Played through that. Platinum Trophy's nice and easy, so I got that.
Okay.
But yeah, if you're into weird horror games, check it out. There's some sequels on PC. There's like a sequel on PC, and there's an old Vita game, which is like a sequel to the sequel.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think everything had a sequel to a sequel on Vita.
Pretty much, yeah. The ones nobody played.
Yeah, just an obscure Vita spin-off, and
Yeah,
then eventually they had to port it to something else because no one played it on Vita.
pretty much. Yeah, good times. Poor Vita. It deserved better. I got mine here actually. In a little case. Oh,
Yeah,
Vita.
I have.
Oh yeah,
look, there's mine.
nice. Same
I
juice.
have mine.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Good old Vita.
Hey, look, still so incredibly underrated.
Yeah, great little console.
Superb little console. OLED. You know, I didn't realize until recently that it is an OLED screen.
Wow, impressive for its time. Definitely.
Yeah, but it's still great now.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's some great games on there too.
Yeah, I recommend picking one up. You can also get the PlayStation TV, which plays Vita games. You plug into your TV, obviously.
Oh yeah, PlayStation love their accessories.
Yeah. The problem with that is that they market it as a TV device, which you can get like Netflix and stuff on. The problem is by then there are already like 1,000 other things you can buy. But if they'd marketed it as a PlayStation Vita, you can play on your TV, it probably would have sold way better. But it's what they did in Japan. But then they.
Do you have one of those?
I do somewhere. Yeah, buried in my collection. Okay. Yeah.
Does it still function?
Yeah.
Like, is it actually still a thing now? That could you actually watch Netflix on it if you wanted to?
I don't know about that. Probably. It can still play obviously Vita games on there. And I think it still connects to the PlayStation servers.
Okay, well that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean, the idea. I remember them bringing it out and thinking the idea was cool. And then it's just sort of again. Was there enough of a market for the Vita at that point to warrant people buying this to play the games on their TV? It's the timing felt poor from Sony at that point, although the idea is actually a very good one.
Yeah, it's tiny too. It's like that big, both thin and small.
Yeah.
If you see one cheap,
but the Vita rules.
It does. Great little system. Right. What else? We're playing Headbangers on Game Pass.
Oh yeah,
it's a great rhythm game, multiplayer battle royale rhythm game. It's great. There's like little mini games you play, little rhythm games, and you compete with everyone else. You got to be like the last one standing.
Some of them are hard as balls though, right?
Yeah, some of them are pretty tough. Yeah. Really fun though. I'm actually pretty good. Not to toot my own horn. I've been winning quite a few games. So many mini games that rip straight out of Rhythm Heaven on the I think it's a Wii and DS, which is a great game to be fair. Like the one, the one where you got to kick the ball. You're on like the little foosball table.
Yeah.
Kick the ball in time. That one's basically literally taken out of Rhythm Heaven, which is funny.
Nice. Okay.
It's great though. I love it. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, there's not many games on there right now. I'm sure they'll add more as the seasons go on.
I think it's really good.
Yeah.
And it's so funny.
It's very funny. I mean, the pigeons look like, look a bit phallic, don't they? It was definitely intentional.
Yes, a little bit for sure.
100% intentional.
I like that you can dress them up and you can sort of put them in ridiculous costumes.
Yeah, I mean, one of the best costumes you unlock is eggplant costume, which
Come on, they know what they're doing there for sure.
Yeah, it's made by Team 17 who make the Worms games.
Yep. Yeah. And you can tell as well, like just by the way that the pigeons emote. Like it's funny, just like standing around in the game, then you just hear "Arrivederci," and just like a pigeon saying, "Oh, it's really really good."
Yeah.
The correct move to put it onto Game Pass for sure. Assuming it is on PlayStation as well.
Yep, it's on PlayStation, PC, and maybe Switch. I'm not sure, but
I can't say I've seen it on Switch, but obviously it's definitely on.
It's on PlayStation and PC at least.
Yeah, okay. It's one of those games that I feel, and I feel this way with battle royale games in general because that's what it is.
Yeah.
I feel like free is the correct way to go.
Definitely. Like Fall Guys.
Is it on the PlayStation Plus or anything like that?
I don't think so. Not yet, anyway.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, Fall Guys did it with PlayStation Plus, and look, damn to them. It did them all the good. Everyone played it, and now it's a huge hit.
Everyone still plays it. It's nuts.
Yeah.
So popular. Fortnite. I mean, Fortnite goes without speaking at this point. But, anything like that. But Fall Guys, Rocket League.
Yeah, Rocket League. I'm free to play.
Yeah. Still so unbelievably popular.
Oh, yeah. So fun. And I got so addicted to it again a little while ago. It's like, I need to stop. This is all I play.
That's why I don't have it on any of my consoles at the minute. Because if I have
Yeah.
it on there, I'll play it.
Yeah, I uninstalled it on my Xbox because I was spending too much time on it. Like I got
Yeah,
to the,
'cause it's just so good. You just play nothing else.
yeah, I bought the season pass and I got to the end. I got the thing I wanted, and like, okay, I got the thing I wanted. Gonna stop now. I got as far as I
Yeah,
want to get.
that's it. Then these free to play games, they have got you by the balls because
Yeah,
they all have a certain hook that just keeps you coming back.
big time.
And I think that hook is simply just leveling up and unlocking stuff.
Yep, exactly.
Fall Guys, Fortnite, Rocket League, all those games, they've just got you.
Yeah, I want this cool thing. I got a cool little costume I can get. Oh, I need it. Then you get
Yeah.
that, and there's another one in a few levels. Oh, I need that one too.
Yeah.
It goes forever.
Yeah, it does, but that's the power of the free to play game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, buy a season pass. See, a lot of the thing is as well, like with a lot of these free to play games, you buy the season pass once, and if you play it enough, you really don't have to buy the season pass again
Yeah,
because you can unlock enough in-game currency to just keep renewing your season pass.
yeah, true.
So that's how they get the hooks into it. That's it's the same with Fortnite.
Yeah,
It's like, you can play through you buy the season pass one time, just keep playing it. By the way, I'm awesome at Fortnite now. Like I never was before, but now,
a Fortnite Pro.
yeah.
You're gonna go on
Not
Twitch
not the building one. I can't build.
No.
I am useless at that. When I see people building, I'm like, they're a nerd. That's
Yeah.
what like that's my attitude towards that.
You build a tower in like half a second. It's like, all right.
Yeah, it's like, how am I supposed to kill them? I've Ramboed my way through this entire game, and now it's me and one other person, and they've built a castle, and they're just gonna rocket launch me from the top of it.
Yeah. Yeah. You're gonna,
Zero builds, dude. I'm killing it.
nice. You could be on Twitch in no
Only
time,
down-
and everyone will be
yeah.
watching you. Yeah.
Me and Ninja. And
Yeah.
all them other people that people like.
You'll
Um,
be dyeing your hair like green or something.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
I'm probably about due for a midlife crisis. In fairness, so
Yeah,
why
probably. Yeah.
Not? Yeah. I recently downloaded Fortnite again just so I could play the old map because they're hype masters. Like they're like, oh, everywhere was like reporting on it and posting about like the old map coming back.
Yeah.
I don't even care that much about the old map because I think what they've done with that game since it first launched is pretty amazing to what they've grown it to now, whether you like it or you don't like it. So I thought, fine. I'll get on the hype train again. Played it, and yeah, I love it.
Nice. It's good. Not my kind of game, but it's obviously very popular. Everyone seems to love it. So yeah, fair play.
Yeah. Hooks are in.
Yep. I'll stick to Headbangers.
Yeah, definitely do. Which is a great game. I know we sort of veered off topic there a little bit, but Headbangers is really, really good. I hope it does succeed. I do see it going free to play eventually.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it probably has to.
Yeah.
Just like I feel the same way that Crash Team Rumble has to go free to play
God.
eventually.
Yeah. What? That's such a weird game. Who wanted that? Nobody.
Nobody asked for it.
Yeah.
Nobody. And you know what? It's actually good. When you play it, it's good.
Oh, cool.
But
I've seen
it
nothing
has
about
to
it.
go free to play eventually.
Yeah. Fair play. Cool. Right. What else? What else? I finished off the Horizon VR game, which is very good.
Okay.
Bit repetitive. There's a lot of climbing, a lot of doing this.
Yeah.
But it is a lot of fun. It's graphically very impressive. It looks amazing.
How was the traversal on it? Was it because obviously we've sort of been messaging about VR recently,
Yeah.
and sort of saying how comfort settings are getting a lot better in these sort of major VR games now, which is good because it makes it more accessible for everybody. But what was the traversal and movement like?
Yeah, really good. Just it's. I think you can. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if it's got like teleport controls, but I was just using regular, left stick to move, and you can snap.
Yeah.
You snap when you turn. Yeah, I think you can turn it off, but I found it easier just to snap turn. It builds better.
It's weird how they do it. Like it's like they create an illusion of where it sort of doesn't. It just eliminates any sort of motion sickness. I found this with a couple of the games that I've been playing. When you move, there's like a little bit of a shadow around what I guess would be your eyes.
Oh yeah, like you get that little
Yeah, and it just eliminates any sort of motion sickness, which is actually pretty crazy how it works, and I have no idea how it works,
magic.
but
But
it
yeah,
just does.
it does the same thing in Horizon, which is really good.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah,
But yeah, it feels really good to control. Works pretty well. Yeah, you got your bow on your back. Take your bow out, whip. That works really well.
whip.
To whip. You get different arrows you can craft. Combat does feel a bit slow sometimes because when you start an encounter, you're kind of locked to like a, I don't know, like a loop. You can only like move sideways across that loop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it is you know,
It's not like free flowing combat.
no, it's just like separate encounters.
Okay.
But this one, there's some strategy to it. Like you got aim for the weak points and stuff like that. Knock off,
Sure, yeah.
like the main games, like you knock off pieces of their armor to get to their weak points. Yeah, it's good. It's fun. It's fun little games. A sequel would be really good. It could improve on a lot of stuff, I think, if they decide to do that.
Do you think it'll get one? Do you think the PSVR 2 is being supported enough to warrant it?
Not by Sony. Sony, damn it. There's a ton of awesome games on there, but Sony haven't really made or announced anything since it came out. Like you got Horizon,
damn it, man.
And Horizon on the VR, what's it called, Switchback, which was a bit pants. They come out with
is that Supermassive, that one?
Yeah, it's a shame because the last one on PSVR 1, I forget the name of, was really good.
The Blood one. What the hell's it called? It's the one that's Until Dawn something, isn't it?
Yeah, Rush of Blood. That's it.
That's it. That was good. I really enjoyed that. I thought it was great.
Yeah, me too. But the newer one's it isn't scary. It has some really cool ideas. It does once and then never again, like enemies that move when you blink. It's a very cool idea, but you see it in one room and then you never see it again.
I think the Supermassive charm has worn off, to be honest. I think it wore off after Until Dawn because the Dark Pictures anthology just does nothing for me at all. It's just not as good as Until Dawn. Until Dawn was so good.
It's really good. But yeah, everything since then has just been, they've been getting worse. It feels like ever since Until Dawn.
Yeah, it does feel it does feel exactly like that. It does feel like it's just been getting worse and worse.
Yeah. I watched a playthrough of the latest one, which is funny, but only funny because they were taking the piss out of the game the entire time. The characters are just super unlikable and just, I don't want to save any of these people. I hope they all die.
Yeah. Which one is that? Is that Little Hope? Is it that one?
I think so, something like that.
Or
on the boat or something. On the boat.
Is that Man of Medan?
Yeah, I think so. That latest one was there one since then.
Oh no, Man of Medan's the first one, isn't it?
I don't remember. It's one where they're on the boat and then they go on, I guess, I don't know. Something about boat. They get robbed by pirates and then spooky stuff happens and people die.
Oh yeah, that one is Man of Medan, and the cast is appalling. Like they really are dislikable douchebags, and it's like you're supposed to make us want to save these people, and we just literally the game could be over in 5 minutes because we just want them to die.
Yeah, do all ourselves. Just
So I played The Forest. Is that what it's called? No, The Quarry.
Oh yeah,
The Quarry. Yeah. And I think Supermassive had something to do with that. It's a 2K game, but
all right,
same thing. Douchey characters.
That's a shame.
And it's just, I don't know, feels very teen horror movie-y. And I get that that's the aesthetic that they're going for, but you know, you're aiming at a certain audience here who may or may not play video games.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's fun if you're sitting out with friends and you're trying to make the choices together. You know, you might get some enjoyment out of it, but yeah, it's not.
I remember they did the PlayLink ones. Do you remember those?
Oh, yeah.
I can't, for the life of me, I can't remember what it was called, but I remember me and Kay played through one of them. But I can't remember what it was called now. But it was good.
That's cool. Is that when you both make a choice and they have to pick which one?
Yes, that's right. Yeah. So we either sort of made the same choice or you've made it. Yeah, and it was sort of like a rock paper scissors type situation, I think.
Got you.
But it was good.
Cool.
That one was good, but I think it was because of the uniqueness of using your phone and being able to just sit in front of the PS4 and do it that way.
Yeah. Speaking of PlayLink, it's going off topic completely. Uno got a PS5 update for some reason.
Sure.
Which is identical, except it doesn't have PlayLink anymore. Which, to be fair, when we tried it, didn't work anyway.
Well, it just didn't work, did it? We had to. We actually physically had to get Uno cards out and play that way because it didn't work at all. And it's like, I don't know why they've done a native PS5 version.
It's very strange.
Frames per second, I guess, for Uno.
Yeah. But honestly, it looks. The only thing I've noticed is like the button, like the X button is now white instead of black. That's it.
Well, the power of the PS5. That's what that is.
Yeah. So yeah.
So PlayLink has been eradicated from Uno. Not that it worked anyway.
Shame. Because it's a cool idea, playing Uno, like, do you play on your phone so you can't see each other's cards? Great idea.
Yeah, that makes the most sense.
Yeah.
And the easiest way to do it. But yeah, it was obviously very poorly executed. But PlayLink is probably going to be just phased out. There were some cool games there, though.
Yeah. So that was that one like a chimp party, something like that? PlayLink?
I don't know. I can't remember what it was called. Is it called Just You? Is that one as well?
Could be. I can't remember. But yeah, there's
some really good multiplayer games.
Actually, yeah. But now they're gone forever. Rest in peace.
Yeah. Rip. There's some good quiz games as well there.
Yeah, I like these kind of games.
Yeah, me too. Oh well, they obviously don't want you to play with friends anymore.
Yeah.
So don't be together and play games. You just stay at home and play games against each other that way.
Yep. Leave forever alone.
Yep. Uno.
Right, I'll do some quick fire ones because we'll be all day otherwise. I played through Super Mario 3D World on Switch. It's very good. Everyone's talking about Mario Wonder. I was like, I like Mario, but I don't want to buy that yet because I've got too many other games to go. I thought, oh yeah, I never actually finished Super Mario 3D World on Switch. I'll do that. And I did. It was fun.
Game.
Great game. Lies of P on Xbox. Great game. Finished it. Really good. Difficult, but not as difficult as a Dark Souls, I don't think. I didn't struggle as much.
I'm glad you enjoyed it because I know obviously you were sort of not that into it after playing when you played the demo. So I'm glad the full game did grab you. I think it's really, really good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think I wasn't in the mood at the time when I played the demo. When I played the full game, I was like, oh yeah, okay, I get it now. I'm into it. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. Great stuff. I played through Assassin's Creed Unity. Bonjour. Which is
so French.
Very French.
The most French. Bonjour.
It hasn't aged very well, I will say, and it is still very glitchy. But playing at 60 FPS is very nice, and it was fun. It was a lot more fun than I
think the world is beautiful.
Yeah,
it's still one of my favorite Assassin's Creed games. I will hold it in high regard forever.
Yeah, that's fair. I can see why, for sure. I had a few annoying moments where Arno just refused to go through a window. I was like, Arno, the window's right there. And the game was like, press R2 to go through a window. Like, I'm pressing R2, go through a window.
That's fair. But
it was very fun overall.
I think the traversal is still the best traversal.
That's fair. Yeah.
It's absolutely... It just felt freer than any of the others. And any of the others since as well. I just feel like it felt freer. The way that the character moved, it was just much better. And I love the French Revolution setting. And yeah, I mean, I never experienced any bugs. I was very lucky when I played through it, and I really loved it. But those sequences where you're running up the Eiffel Tower, dude, they are awesome sequences.
Yeah, they're very cool actually. Like the part where you go into like World War II and stuff.
Yeah, so cool.
Oh, so cool. You find guns all of a sudden. It's like, whoa, what's happening?
Yeah. Yeah, it was just different, and it's really, really great.
Yeah, that was really great. That's that. And the other thing is, the thing I'm playing currently the most is, of course, Final Fantasy 16. Finally getting around to it.
Finally.
Yeah, it's incredible. I love it so much. It is definitely a Final Fantasy game at its core. There are people who say, "Oh, it's not turn-based."
At its core, definitely.
Yeah, people say, "Oh, it's not turn-based, not true Final Fantasy." Bugger off. It's the most Final Fantasy game I've played in years. It's the vibes. It's so good. Clive is great. A great character.
Correct. I agree.
The design of him, once you get his new costume, looks incredible. He's got a cape, which is awesome. You can't go wrong with a cape.
No, everyone loves a cape.
No, it's a great character. The voice acting is incredible as well. Ben Starr.
The voice acting is great.
Yeah, Ben Starr did a great job as Clive. He won a reward recently for I think it's Golden Joystick reward. And like actor of the year or something like that.
Sure, yeah.
But yeah, well deserved. But yeah, incredible game. I'm not too far in. I don't think I'm even halfway yet. But yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot, and I'm gonna try and get that platinum trophy.
Good. I'm really glad you're enjoying it. I knew you would.
Oh yeah,
You know, um, yeah, it is a Final Fantasy game, but you know, we spoke about it before how things have to evolve,
yeah, absolutely. And they're still
and
making. No, there aren't any turn-based games you can play. Like Square's still
yeah,
making them. You know, Octopath Traveler 2 just came out. You know, the Bravely Default games on Switch. There's loads. Just you know, if you want turn-based games, there's a bajillion. So shut up, idiot.
yeah. No, I'm with you completely. I'm with you completely. But what they did is they opened Final Fantasy up to a whole another group of people who aren't, you know, necessarily into turn-based combat.
Yeah,
So, you know, if anything, you're making Final Fantasy bigger.
absolutely. I really enjoy it in combat as well. The way you can like chain moves together. Really fun.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's just a fun game.
I'm happy that you're enjoying it.
Yeah, big time. But yeah, that's about it. Since the last time we recorded, a lot there, but I think I got through it all. Right, how about yourself?
I've been playing a few different bits. So I finished Spider-Man,
Nice.
of course. But since then, I find it fairly difficult to really nail one thing down.
Yeah,
So I've been playing some Assassin's Creed Mirage,
nice.
which I really liked, taking it back to basics. Very back to basics, actually. But I think I think it's really good. I like the setting. Graphically, it looks like a Ubisoft game, for better or worse.
Yeah,
You know, it's
I know what
not
you
the
mean.
most pretty, but it's not terrible looking.
Yeah, I get that.
It's fine. But the game itself, it is very, very good, and it's exactly the Assassin's Creed game that they needed to make. They needed a break from the gigantic open world Assassin's Creed games that they have been making over the last few years, which they're good,
Yeah,
but sometimes, you know, you don't need hundreds of hours of game and then hundreds of hours of DLC and all the rest of it. Not every Assassin's Creed game needs to be The Witcher 3, you know?
no, yeah. You're never going to be as good as Witcher
Sometimes
3.
No, sometimes it just needs to be Assassin's Creed. And that's exactly what Assassin's Creed Mirage is. And I am really enjoying it. I am about halfway through it currently.
Nice.
So I'm going to plug away and I am going to finish that. I've also started Alan Wake 2. I'm
Ooh.
not massively into it. Like, I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
far into it. No.
Oh, I thought
The
you meant,
game is
okay,
great.
good, okay,
No.
got it.
I think the game is outstanding.
Okay,
I'm
I got you
not
now.
into it. I'm not very far into it, is the way that I should have worded it.
Got you. Okay.
I think it's fantastic. I really do. And I want to be able to give it all of my attention. But at the minute, I just flicking around all over the place.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to, yeah, I'm just playing a million different things. But it's very good what I've played so far. It's intriguing. I think I've probably played 5 hours of it, and I feel like there's still so many more hours to go.
Yeah.
And there probably is. It's very different from the first one. It's very weird.
That's good. I like weird.
Yeah, it's very much set in the same universe as Control,
Good. Control's great.
which was a fantastic game.
So good.
So good.
It's on my replay list.
And it's just weird, and yeah, it's just weird and intriguing. And I think that's the best way to describe it. In terms of video game storytelling, you can already tell that it's going to be right up there with some of the best games ever made from a story perspective.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the characters are great so far. It's just very, very good. And I can't wait to really give it my all and play through the whole thing. But I think I'm going to get Assassin's Creed Mirage out of the way first. Then I'm going to play through Alan Wake and go from there.
Good idea. If you could bring out a physical version, please, Remedy, that'd be great. Thank you.
Yeah, what do you think about that? Are you? I mean, I know you like to collect the physical media, as you can see behind you, but because Baldur's Gate was like this as well. I know they've just announced a physical version for both PS5 and Xbox Series X.
Mm. Which looks really good because you get a bunch of extra stuff with it. Problem
Hmm.
is, if you want it over here, it costs an extra €20 for postage, which is
Great.
way too much. What are you doing, Darian?
Yeah.
Come on, just release a regular version, like for us normies. You can't,
Yeah.
you don't afford, but you don't spend €20 on bloody shipping.
Dude, I'm so intrigued by Baldur's Gate 3,
Me too.
but I know that it's not for me. But
Yeah,
I'm
that's that.
really intrigued by it. I want to play it because like everyone says that it's unbelievable. Like
Yeah,
it's one of the best, it's the best game this year. The likelihood is it will win Game of the Year.
probably. Yeah, it's
And
one I probably will enjoy. I've never really played anything like it, but I could tell if I looked at it, I'd be like, yeah, I'd probably enjoy that. So at some point, I
yeah,
will buy it and play it, whether it's a physical version or not. Um, but yeah, me too. Want to play it. But yeah,
yeah. I'm,
physical games I think should stick around just for like preservation and just some people just like them. And I feel like some companies, some like little indie devs, bring out physical games. Like I've got a copy of Hades over there on disc. Who are
mm,
like a little tiny indie company. They can afford to do it. Why can't these big AAA companies do it? How much money are they saving
yeah.
really? Like,
Well, it's like they've just brought a collection out of old Jurassic Park games,
oh yeah, I saw that actually. Looks really good.
and the only physical place doing it is limited run. And I think I, I don't think you can actually get it now. So you can only
That
get
sucks.
it digital.
Yeah, that sucks. I've got a couple of limited run games. I've got a copy of Super Meat Boy over there, and also a copy of the original Red Faction, which I've liked a lot back in the day.
Wow.
On
Okay.
PS4.
So it's I like I like digital because I'm lazy.
That's
I've
fair.
said it before. I just so I can, but I think physical media is still important for preservation purposes, like you said. And I feel I feel the same with film because yeah, okay, it's cool that films go on to streaming services and whatever, but you always run that risk of it being taken off that streaming service,
Yeah,
and then where does it go? So I think physical media is still important, and I think it's important um, in the gaming space. I know that you know, an all digital future is likely, I would say,
yeah,
but I still think there are people who enjoy physical media, and yeah, for those people, I think it should still stick around, and also, like you said, for preservation purposes.
yeah, yeah. So hopefully they do it at some point. Maybe like a Game of the Year edition or collector's edition. Um, but yeah, we'll see.
I think they will. I think they will.
Yeah, hopefully. Go on that road. Isn't there like a
Um,
Max Payne remake coming at some point?
well,
Or
I
did I
saw
dream it?
something about that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw something that they'd given it the green light to do it.
that'd be cool. Max Payne's great.
Yeah, I'd like remakes of the first two. The third one is still really good.
Yeah, it's so good.
I picked it up recently from a car boot sale on
Oh yeah,
360.
nice.
Yeah, really cheap as well. I really mugged the guy off, to be honest.
Oh really?
Yeah, he had some games, and I was like, "How much for the games?" And he was like, "Oh, this much." I was like, "How about this much?" Like knowing that I was getting these games for about £1.50 each. So I got like four games, like SmackDown versus Raw 2011,
Nice.
Lost for whatever reason.
Easy
Um,
achievements. So that's that. I think I
yeah,
played that as well. A little love film game.
nice.
Full achievements.
Modern Warfare 3, not the
Nice.
one that's out now, obviously,
The good one.
and Max Payne
Nice.
3.
Good stuff.
Yeah, good times. All for £6.
Bargain.
Cheers, dude. So that was good.
Cheers, sucker.
Um, and I've been playing Super Mario Wonder.
Nice. Awesome.
I got it for my birthday, and I've been playing that, and you will absolutely adore it.
Oh yeah. Is it one of the games like I will when I get around to it I'll 100% love that game.
Oh, you will love it. As soon as I put it on, I thought to myself, I was like, Finn's gonna love this,
Yeah.
and it's stunning. It's got that typical Nintendo quality about it, and yeah, it's really beautiful. It's so much fun to play. It's different and familiar at the same time,
Yeah.
but it's really really amazing. And the fact that we're this far into Mario's life cycle now, in terms of how long that character's been around, and Nintendo is still breaking the mold and able to find new ways to make Mario games original and feel new,
Yeah.
is really quite astonishing.
Yeah. That's good because the new Super Mario game, it's not that new anymore, that started on the Wii, were starting to feel a bit stale.
Hmm.
They made loads of them. Um, so it's good that they went back and thought, okay, how can we do 2D Mario again, but better? How can we improve on it?
Mm.
And yeah, they really knocked it out of the park. It looks so much fun.
Yeah, Super Mario RPG looks fantastic as well, by the way.
Yeah, I have a copy of that, the original on the Super Nintendo. It's great fun.
Nice. It's on Nintendo. The original one's on Nintendo Switch Online,
Oh, that's cool.
but obviously they've just brought it out again, haven't they? The remake of it.
Yeah, the remake looks really good. I want to get that at some point.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. So if this is if these two games are the swan song for the Switch, then they're worthy games for to say goodbye to Switch.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, reviews have been like 10 out of 10 as well. Much like, you know,
Yeah,
everything else has been
it's a
coming out this
must
year.
play. It really is a must play.
Yeah,
So
awesome.
yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. And yeah, I've been playing a bunch of VR stuff.
Nice.
I have a Quest 3 now,
Awesome. Fancy.
thanks to my amazing wife. And yeah, I've been playing a bunch of stuff on that. So I've been playing Assassin's Creed Nexus,
Oh, yeah, awesome. That's really fun.
and it's really, really good. It feels like a AAA game. Like, this is a real AAA game in the VR space.
Wow.
Much like what I would imagine Horizon is to the PSVR 2. For the Quest 3, Assassin's Creed Nexus really is that.
Awesome.
And it's not watered down either. This is a real Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah, it looks on the footage I've seen. It looks incredible. I hope it comes to
Yeah.
VR2 at some point.
I would imagine it will. I know for now at least it's a Quest exclusive, but I hope it does for those that have a PSVR 2, because it's really really good.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like, I've just finished the first Ezio bit, and now I'm moving on to I don't remember her name, but the female character from Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I want to say Cassandra, but I'm not sure if that's right.
Yeah, I think so. It sounds familiar.
But it's really stunning. Like, just the traversal is great. Again, there's a lot of climbing, but the parkour feels amazing. They've done the motion in a way where it doesn't make you feel any sort of terrible. Like, you could play it for ages
That's good.
and you'd feel absolutely fine. But the parkour feels so cool when you're playing it, and just doing the leap of faith and little things like flicking the blade out of your wrist,
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
sneaking up on a guard or something. It's really really good, and these kind of experiences are why I love VR gaming so much,
Yeah, I love VR.
because this it's awesome playing Assassin's Creed. It's awesome playing these games,
Yeah,
but when you get to be those games, it's just an amazing feeling. And the fact that it works so well, and they've done such an amazing job of it, because they could have just done a complete and utter cash grab
Oh, yeah.
and made it, oh yeah, you can stab a couple of people and do a little bit of a leap of faith. But instead of that, you've got these fully realized Assassin's Creed areas with side stuff to do and all the rest of it, and a great story. And yeah, it's very very good. And to anybody who has a Quest, it's available on Quest 2 as well. I highly recommend it. But yeah, I'm playing it on Quest 3, and it looks and plays beautiful. Really, 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 really great.
Awesome.
One that I can recommend to PlayStation VR 2 owners is Vampire the Masquerade.
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
Very, very good. Like, the atmosphere is amazing. Like, you're in Venice, which is a beautiful recreation of Venice, and you start off with like not really any powers. You're just a vampire. But again, the traversal is excellent. The stealth is great. The way that it works, obviously, vampires bite, so You go up behind, you sneak up behind someone, lean your head in, bite, and then you can like rip your head
Oh, wow,
when
nice,
the bar goes down and you get more blood out of them that way
nice.
because you need like the blood to replenish your energy
Yeah,
and your powers and stuff like that. So the story's really, really good. Again, this is a fully realized story in VR,
that's cool.
and it's good to finally see these kind of full experiences happening.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So that one I highly recommend. And I've been playing NFL Pro Era, which I love.
Cool.
It's a proper sports sim in VR, and it's really detailed as well. Like every team has the stadium that they actually play in,
Oh yeah.
so you get to play the game in those stadiums. Like for example, I played a game at SoFi Stadium where WrestleMania was,
Oh yeah, that's cool.
and just to look around and see it happening, and it's really, really good. You play as the quarterback. And then you can see that you can either watch the game play out or you can sim to your bits. But that's really, really good. But yeah, I'm very impressed with the Quest 3 so far. Everything's better. The resolution's better. The pass through is better. There's a lot of mixed reality stuff that they're really pushing hard.
That's cool.
The controllers are better. Just in general, it's much, much better. Quicker, more powerful, just better.
Cool. Excellent.
So yeah, there we go. That's what I've been playing, and I knew that would take us ages because of how long it's been since we recorded this podcast. But next week when we record, that section will be a lot shorter.
Yep. That's good though. It's good to get it all out.
Yeah, for sure, and it's good as well because it's not like we ever stick to topic.
No, that's what this podcast's all about. Just talk about games.
Yeah, just talking about video games.
Yeah.
What do you think? The PlayStation Portal has surprised me.
Yeah.
I don't have one, but the reviews and everything I've seen about it has been really positive.
Yeah.
And it actually looks like a fantastic little machine, and it's one that you can actually take away around with you. As long as you've got like a Wi-Fi connection, you can actually play your PS5 on the PlayStation Portal when you're somewhere else.
Yeah. Looks all right. Not really something for me.
No,
same, but anyway.
It actually looks really good.
Yeah, that's cool. I did see someone posting, like they on Twitter, or X, whatever. That I'm able to play Crash Bandicoot from my mobile hotspot on the PlayStation Portal, and it works fine. When you watch it, it's like there's very clearly like half a second of input lag, and like he's running into obstacles. It's like, well, it doesn't work that well, does it?
Yeah, I think if you're running off a mobile, I think you need a good Wi-Fi connection.
Yeah, it's not going to just work.
Not a mobile data connection.
Yeah, it's not going to work in the middle of a field or in a car park or something.
Yeah. If you're stuck in traffic and you're in the back seat, I don't think connecting your mobile to the PlayStation Portal is really going to do it any favors. But I think if you've got a stable, like for example, if I came to yours with one and wanted to play my PlayStation 5, I could do that.
That's cool.
And it'd work well.
Yeah. I think that'll always be at least a little bit of input lag. Because I remember when I tried playing Crash Bandicoot on my PC when I think I was getting my new TV. I don't have my new TV up yet. I was playing some of the latest levels and it was impossible. Because even just a tiny bit of input lag, it was like, I made it unplayable because I couldn't hit any of the jumps or anything. But if you're playing, slower paced games, I'm playing Spider-Man or something like that, it doesn't require too much, very perfect input. You probably get on just fine, But if you're playing like a
I think if you're playing like Demon Souls or something like that, I think something that needs extreme precision.
Yeah, you might struggle.
I think you're perhaps going to struggle a touch.
But yeah, slower paced games like like Spider-Man, anything like that, you'll be just fine.
Yeah, but it looks like a very good piece of kit. Now, obviously, we've said on this podcast before that it isn't something that we would have any use for, and that we thought that it was a pointless exercise, and a pointless accessory. But it seems like that isn't the case. So I'm happy to eat my words on it.
Fair play. Yeah.
Congratulations, Sony. Unlike the PlayStation TV, this feels like it has a little bit of a purpose.
It does. That's good. I'm glad people are enjoying it.
Yes, me too. You can't even get one.
Can you not?
They're literally sold out everywhere.
Really? Wow. Fair play.
which is also very surprising.
Yeah. Wow.
And I guess they perhaps made enough for pre-orders and a few extra, but I think now that they've seen that it is popular, it is in demand, they'll probably make more, and you'll find it out in the wild probably in the new year.
Yeah. Cool.
But look, fair play. Fair play.
Yeah, good stuff.
Congratulations, Sony. The PlayStation 5 is selling like a monster at the minute.
Yeah, it's man, there's so many as well. They're always right at the top of the sales charts.
PlayStation's
Like,
killing it.
yeah.
Xbox, not so much right now.
Yeah.
It's not selling great.
It's a shame. I like my little Xbox, my massive Xbox. It's a great little system, big system.
It is. it is a great, not as big as the PS5 in terms of size, but it's a great system. It really, really is. And for PlayStation at this point is, and I think always will be now, the dominant force in console gaming, and especially in terms of sales.
Yeah, easily.
You know, the Series X, yep, it is super powerful. It is more powerful and has more capabilities than the PS5. But I feel like, everybody going from PS4 to PS5 is the most natural thing.
Yeah, easily. And Xbox just can't get that, like, that one exclusive or those couple of exclusive games they need to get people to jump ship. Because every game they release is like, it's good. Like Starfield, it's a great game, but it's not quite that 10 out of 10 epic game I'm hoping for.
No.
And then you have games like Redfall, which are just garbage. It shouldn't come out in the first place.
Finally has its 60 FPS patch, though.
Hey, it's getting there.
Congratulations. I haven't played it since, but I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah. So yeah, they just can't catch a break right now.
Yeah, you know what? And even Forza.
Yeah.
I like Forza, the new one, but I have to be honest, I think Gran Turismo 7's better.
Yeah, because I'm in the same boat.
Truly,
like,
I do.
If I was going to play a racing game, I'd play GT7 in VR because I can do that.
Yeah.
The most point playing Forza, but I can do that.
Yeah, I think Forza's good. I just don't think it's as good as Gran Turismo 7.
Yeah.
So much so that I actually don't have Forza on my Xbox currently.
Yeah, same. But the Game Pass is excellent, and I do, any game that comes out on Xbox Game Pass I want to play, I'll just, obviously play on Xbox because that makes sense.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Cheaper. Like Headbangers, for example.
Exactly, yeah, for sure.
Elijah P, which I'll play on Game Pass as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, when it comes to exclusives, they've got nothing on PlayStation.
Sorry.
Nope.
No, I agree. We said, sorry, just K flicking lights.
Power cut.
But yeah, no, I don't know what it is. I don't know why they can't shift the consoles. But again, I think it's that thing of people have moved from PlayStation 4 and gone straight to PlayStation 5, which makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Not everybody's in, a position to own both. And that's totally fine. So you're either going to get one or the other, and you would stick with the ecosystem that you've spent years grinding away trophies for, or whatever. And PlayStation 4 was the dominant console of the last generation.
Yeah. I think Microsoft is still suffering from that terrible E3 they had, that was like announcing the Xbox One way back when, and it's all about TV and sports and all this stuff. Now, forget about games. You don't want to know. We've got all the TV and sports you could ever want. But like,
I mean, they fumbled so bad there because the Xbox 360 was incredible.
Yeah,
like there's no two ways about it. That console is, or was, and still is a phenomenal machine.
Yeah,
it was better than the PS3. I'll die on that hill.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. At least for the first 3 quarters of its life cycle, for sure.
Yeah, I'd say that's fair because the PlayStation 3 had some great exclusives.
Yeah,
but I still think the 360 was the better console technically.
Cool. Yeah, I agree. I love my 360, and they were on top of the world. Xbox at the time, like they were the console, most people wanted. And then the Xbox
everybody,
One,
you hear people talking about the Call of Duties from that time. It's always Xbox Live Gamer Chat that they talk about.
Yeah, exactly.
And all the ridiculous stuff that went on in those party chats. But
Yeah.
yeah, the 360 was dominant, and it's a phenomenal console. I think the PS3 did very well towards the end of its lifetime, sales wise,
Yeah.
but that generation, for me at least, was dominated by the Xbox 360 in terms of real. I don't know. That's why I still love the console now. I still love the 360. I still
Yeah.
love that era of games, and games just ran better on the 360. Third party games, especially.
Yeah, because the PS3 was hard to develop for because it was so different than
Yeah,
anything that come before it. Whereas 360 was just like a regular console. It's like a PC in a
yeah.
box. You know.
And the only example I could think of off the top of my head at the minute is actually WWE All Stars,
Oh yeah.
because when you fired it up on the PS3, you had to install it,
Right.
and it did it every time.
Oh god.
But on the 360, it just loads up straight away.
Yeah. Nightmare.
And it was like you had to install the database every time for WWE All Stars or something like that,
Yeah.
and you just got like it took ages. What felt like ages, but the 360 version was just straight fire it up and it works. So I love the 360, but then they just had that they fumbled it. They dropped the ball. They know they did, and they're paying for it. They paid for it with the Xbox One, and they'll forever pay for it in terms of the console sales space.
Yeah.
Game Pass, phenomenal. I do think it's a better service than what PlayStation are offering, even though I think the PlayStation Plus Premium is good. I've actually I've knocked mine right down to just standard PlayStation Plus because I just don't use it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fair. Especially when you got Game Pass already, it's like don't really need both.
No, not at all.
No.
And Game Pass, it has that thing of it bringing games day one to the space.
Yeah.
I mean, and I can see what Microsoft are trying to do with them buying up these studios. Obviously, the Activision Blizzard thing has gone through now, so the eventual end game for it will be for Call of Duty, because that's what all this was for. It wasn't for anything else that they do. It's not for Diablo. It's not for anything else. It's for Call of Duty.
Yeah.
All right. That's it. That's the be all and end all of it. It was the fight for Call of Duty. That's what it was for. And yeah, now they've got it. They want to try and get Call of Duty onto Game Pass and hope that will be a system seller. Will it be enough?
No.
No, not to compete with PlayStation in terms of systems sold.
The thing is,
and that's the long and short of it.
yeah, with Call of Duty as well, is that the Modern Warfare 3 didn't review well and people don't like it.
Not at all.
It's
I've played it.
Yeah.
And it's Call of Duty. I don't understand the negative reviews, but I'm not sure if they're wanting or expecting Call of Duty to sort of be reinventing the wheel at this point.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't feel any different to any other Call of Duty to me. I've played it. I played the multiplayer. I don't ever play the campaign. Read the campaign was terrible, and that already was enough for me to not play it.
Yeah, I think that's the main reason people don't like it. Just the campaign's just pants.
Yeah, I mean multiplayer is multiplayer. I don't think it'll ever change.
Yeah, that's
but fair. It's got they put a thing out yesterday that it's one of the most engaging, the most it's Call of Duty's been engaged with for ever.
Yeah,
already, and good for them.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, the trophy list for Modern Warfare 3 doesn't have its own trophy list. It counts as DLC for Modern Warfare 2, which is very odd.
Yeah.
It's like,
so I've downloaded Modern Warfare 3, and it literally is Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
It's that same. It's like they've merged it into one. So yeah, essentially, it does feel like it is DLC for Modern Warfare 2, which is a cop out in itself.
Yeah. It's all like Overwatch did with Overwatch 2. Like,
look at my cup.
Nice. Boobies are my favorite. Same.
Yeah.
Same. But yeah, Overwatch 2 is similar because Overwatch 2 just uses the first Overwatch achievement list or trophy list, and they just changed the name of it to Overwatch 2.
Yeah, it's poor. Are people still playing that?
I guess so. The only thing is, on my profile, you know how it says your most played games on there? So my most played game was Overwatch, but now it says your most played game is Overwatch 2, which I've never played. So it's a bit misleading when if someone looks at my profile and says that's my most played game. So I've never played it.
It's amazing what they did to that game.
Yeah, it's good. It started great. I played it. Obviously, I played it a ton
Oh,
when it first came out.
I loved it. I really loved it.
Yeah.
And now I could not care less.
Nope. Same. All the interest has gone out the window. It's like I just don't care anymore. I've been there, done it.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Not interested at all.
Shame.
Yeah, it is a shame, but because it was so promising. You know, it could have been the next big franchise.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's just petered out now.
Yeah. You know what's annoying as well? I downloaded it to try and give it a chance. It says you need to log into your account. So okay, I'll do that. But it's linked to like authenticator. It's like I don't remember doing that, but okay, I'll just disable it because I haven't got the authenticator, obviously. But okay, to disable it, you need to put in your code from your authenticator. So I don't have my authenticator, so
That's so stupid.
I couldn't log into it. I was like, well, guess I won't play it then. Uninstall.
Yeah.
Thanks, Blizzard.
Things like that are just absolutely insane to me. It's like when we fired up Diablo 4 and it made us log in and do all that crap there as well.
Yeah.
It's like, why? Why make it so difficult? Yeah, even when like they're all at it really. Like Ubisoft, they want you to log into Ubisoft Club straight away.
That's really weird as well. Ubisoft's Connect keeps opening on my PC, and without me doing anything, like it'll just suddenly get a pop-up saying so and so is online. It's like, what? When did I didn't open it. Why is it there? Why is it open in my thing? Get out of my life, Ubisoft.
Yeah, nobody wants that. People just want to play video games.
Yeah. It's weird too. I've looked everywhere to find. Like, I looked at my startup apps. It's not in there. I've looked, in the Ubisoft settings. It's, disabled. I was like, why? Where are you coming from?
It's taken over your PC. That's it now.
It's become a virus on my PC. Ubisoft is.
That's Ubisoft is a virus on your PC.
Yeah.
You will play Assassin's Creed.
No. Well,
you will play the new free-to-play Division game that's coming out.
Yeah. Is that like a multiplayer Call of Duty type crossover game or something coming to Ubisoft?
No idea. Probably. Probably. It's probably all of these things crossed over into one.
Yeah. Remember Skull and Bones?
Yeah, remember that game? Jesus. Stop it. Nobody wants it anymore.
What is going on with that game? It's been in development for 20 years. It feels like. Weird.
And it still looks terrible. Like I have no interest in it at all.
Yeah, I feel like they keep changing things about it as well. Like one trailer you see looks like this, and the next trailer looks completely different. It's like, just make it be mine. Just release it already. It was rubbish. People will forget about it. Just get it out of our lives. Just put it out there, and people can forget about it.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't get it. I don't know why they're still wasting their time with it because it's already going to flop, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's going to bomb big time.
Yep.
And it's a shame. I don't like saying that about games, but it's going to flop. It's going to bomb. No one's going to play it. And eventually you'll see it on Game Pass and PlayStation Plus Premium probably.
Yeah.
Or it'll go free to play.
Yeah.
Either way, it's bombing and bombing hard. Unless it's Game of the Year.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Yes, I highly doubt it.
Yeah.
Highly doubt it. Oh, man. Hilarious.
Yeah.
Absolutely hilarious. I just don't understand Ubisoft and their mindset. Maybe they're just like, right, we've started, so we'll finish. That's it. We're not cancelling it. Everyone thinks we're going to cancel it. So that's it.
Yep.
Yeah. Right. Let's do our top 5. So this week we have chosen to do PlayStation 3. Now this wasn't easy.
No. So I've tried to stick to exclusives that you can't currently get anywhere else.
Yes, me too.
Because a lot of PS3 games have been remastered and put out on PS4, which is cool, which is awesome. Yeah. But I've tried to stick to games you can't currently buy anywhere else.
See, there's a couple on that. Look, there's 2 on mine that it just felt too difficult to to bypass.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fine.
I could take them out and I can put them in with something else for sure. I might do that. I'll decide in a sec.
Okay.
Let me just bring up I'm just bringing up my notes. Hang on. Okay. Right. So what have you got at number 5? So this is top 5 PlayStation 3 games.
Yes.
We've done PlayStation 2, we've done PlayStation 1, and it was a little bit easier because I don't know, it just was. But obviously during the PS3 era, you had Xbox 360 as well, so all games were everywhere.
Yeah.
So that's why we're sort of sticking with exclusives.
Absolutely.
So what have you got at number 5?
Right, so I looked at my collection. I've got all the games here, and I thought, oh yeah, I forgot about this game because I never made the sequel or anything else about it. It's Heavenly Sword on there. Yeah, it's like a God of War clone, sort of.
Jesus, is that like almost launch title?
I don't remember. I think it's very early on, yeah. But I remember really enjoying it. It's basically a God of War, literally it's God of War, but
Yeah.
but no, it's really good. It's made by Ninja Theory.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it's pretty short. I seem to remember. I think that's the main people complained about was like its length was a bit short. But
yeah,
although a good story, good combat, and nothing wrong with being a shorter game. And for its time,
I remember playing it. I thought it was good.
Yeah, and for its time, graphically, it looked amazing. So I remember being blown away at the time.
See, that's a platinum game there, right? So I'm amazed that's not had any sort of sequel, considering some of the crap they've made sequels to.
Yeah.
The fact that they've not done that is actually quite surprising.
Yeah, me too.
I can't remember the main character's name, but I'm guessing they probably wanted her to be somewhat of a mascot for the PlayStation 3, and it probably just didn't take off as well as they wanted it to.
Yeah. Trying to see what it says on here. And Nariko.
Ah, okay, yeah. Was she in PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale?
Couldn't tell you. Never played it.
I'm guessing yes, but I don't know.
Probably. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. I think it came out before trophies. It's a pre-trophy game.
Yes, it did.
Yeah. But yeah, also by the side note, Platinum's way better than Greatest Hits. Bring them back.
Yeah. Yes, for sure.
Greatest Hits
for sure.
With this green label. What? Platinum's are way cool. It's got like a shiny disc and everything. Oh, okay. PS3 versions don't, but PS2 and PS1 versions have shiny discs.
Yeah.
Bring them back. Come on.
Yes, bring them back. Much better. Greatest Hits. Good. That's a good start. Good start to your list. My number 5 is Resistance: Fall of Man.
Nice. Very cool.
Now, I bought this when I first bought my PS3, and I love it. And I love that franchise. Amazed we've not seen anything of it since the PS3. Because the sequel, the 2 sequels that followed, there was a Vita game as well, because obviously.
Of course.
But I love Resistance: Fall of Man. It was weird, and it was you were the army guys fighting aliens.
Yeah, do I have it?
And it had awesome box art as well.
I don't have it. I need to get it. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I think that's another love game.
It's a really great game, and I don't know for definite, but I think it might have had an update, a trophy patch.
Oh, really? Nice.
But I can't remember for sure.
I'll have a look. Hold on.
But I remember just really loving the game, and I loved there was a gun where you could shoot through walls, and it ruled. Well, you could only shoot. Yeah, you could shoot through walls basically. That was and I remember that gun being absolutely amazing. But it was a great game.
Awesome. I can't see a trophy list for it. I can see 2 and 3 on there.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right.
And I think the beta one as well. Burning Skies.
Yeah. I get that's a good game as well. Burning Skies. I actually played the Vita version, but yeah, Resistance: Fall of Man is my number 5, and it's a great game.
Good choice. Yeah, I like the game as well. My 4th game, completely out of left field. Most people probably haven't heard of it, but Dragon Guard 3, which is a very
why would nobody have heard of it, Finn?
Because it's a weird, obscure game that nobody has ever heard of and didn't even review that well. I really liked it. Dragon Guard 1 and 2 are both on PS2. They were also very strange, but it takes place in the same universe as the Nier games, Nier.
Okay. Oh, okay.
near.
Automata.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, there's a very it's sort of like a Devil May Cry style combat, I believe.
Okay. So much of that around that era of gaming.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just a very, very unique story with unique characters, and it's just weird, and I like weird. It's weird in Japanese, and I like both of those things. So, the only downside is this doesn't have the game with it. This is the soundtrack. And it pulled an Alan Wake 2 before Alan Wake 2 because it got the digital code and no physical version.
Oh, code in a box. Wow.
Code in the box, yeah. But it does come with a soundtrack, which is nice. And at least you get a box. Or at least you get a box to put it in, so that's nice.
That's fair.
But yeah, same there's no actual physical version, but I really enjoyed that game. It's probably
Excellent.
aged horribly. It's probably pants to play now, but at the time, I loved it.
You can't help the games that you love.
Exactly.
You know? Good. So my number 4 is another franchise that I adored on PlayStation 3. That again, well, I know that the studio that makes it isn't even a thing anymore. But MotorStorm, the first one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, that's a great game as well.
I
Good choice.
love MotorStorm. The second and third ones, great as well. There's one on the PSP.
Oh, nice.
And there's also one that was on the Vita as well. That was like a top-down Micro Machine style one.
Oh, right.
But the one that I'm referring to is the original MotorStorm with the Pendulum soundtrack, and it was just absolutely superb. And it's still amazing to play now. It looked great. It was great to play, and it was just brilliant. The environments were awesome. The premise of it was great. Sort of inspired Onrush, which was a game that I absolutely loved. To be fair,
yeah.
But the same team that made MotorStorm made Drive Club eventually.
Yeah. That's cool.
And yeah, I really love that franchise, and I think MotorStorm, the original, is just absolutely outstanding, and it's still so great to play now.
Yeah, that's great. That's another. You remind me of games I need to go buy, like Resistance and MotorStorm. I need those.
But yeah, MotorStorm. You got Pacific Rift. Pacific Rift, which is the second one, and then Apocalypse was the third, and all three of them are really, really good.
Nice, good choice.
So yeah, MotorStorm at number 4.
Awesome. Cool. Well, next one, slightly less out left field. It's the first Infamous. This is the collector's edition or special edition. Yeah, I don't know how we haven't had remasters of these games yet.
Amazing to me that's not happened.
Yeah, obviously we've got a couple on PS4, which are great. It's the original, very sort of ahead of its time, I'd say. Like an open world.
I would say absolutely so. Yeah.
Yeah, you've got electrical powers. Keep it in the back of the box. You can be a good guy or bad guy, hero or anti-hero. Choose your path. Blah blah blah.
Cole McGrath,
that's the one. Yeah, but yeah, this is great, cool open world. Go around the city, zapping people with lightning. Yeah, it's fun. I'm having a lot of fun with these games. Sequel was still good, probably not as good as the first one. But then,
agreed.
Then the PS4 games came out and were amazing, so they made up for it.
Yeah, Second Son's really good, and then the DLC was
First Light.
It was basically First Light. It was like a standalone DLC, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's actually my third as well. Is Infamous.
Nice. Wait, what? Sucker Punch, who I do believe did Go to Tsushima.
Correct. Yeah.
So yeah, great studio.
Yeah, great studio. So yeah, that's my number 3 as well.
Nice.
Is Infamous, because I loved it. I loved everything about it. I loved there was a depth to the city that you didn't really get in open world games all that much. Like it's a weird thing to say, and Spider-Man has it as well. But like how buildings usually sort of flat and you can't see into them.
Yeah.
Well, on this you could see into them, and it had a bit of depth, and it made the world feel a bit more alive. So yeah, I loved Infamous. I loved the fact that you could either be good or evil, and it just worked so well. The story was fantastic, and the gameplay was brilliant. So yeah, Infamous was a big one for me as well. What have you got at number 2?
Also, your powers change as well. If you're good or evil, like you get red lightning if you're evil. Yeah, it's very cool. I like it.
Yeah, really cool. Great games. Remaster them.
Yes, come on. What are you doing? Bring them out. Next one's a bit more out left field. It's a From Software. You may have heard of them. Made Dark Souls.
No.
Yeah, a bit obscure. Elden Ring, and so on.
Mm.
Before that, they made another game, and that game was not Ninja Blade, which is terrible, but they made a 3D Dot Game Heroes, which is a Zelda-like game made, and all your characters and all the environments were made little teeny tiny blocks, which explode when you kill them, which is very fun.
Cool.
And they make a own little character. I made a little guy that looks like a little red mage from Final Fantasy.
Wow.
And yeah, it's just like
I've never heard of that game.
I'm not surprised. Most people haven't. But it's a really fun Zelda-like game. You have a sword, and your sword gets bigger the more you play, and you end up with like a massive sword that covers the whole screen. It's great. Yeah, just really fun Zelda game, basically, made by From Software. It's very obscure. You can't buy it digitally, and it's quite worth a little bit of money at the minute. So if you see this out in the open somewhere, pick it up, because not only is it very good, it's also worth a bit of money. But yeah,
There you go.
I want to play this, do this again to get the platinum trophy, because yeah, it's so much fun. I want to play it again.
There you go.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I just like how everything explodes into little blocks. I don't know.
See, we've tried to deviate from the norm with this list
definitely.
because it's obvious what is largely considered to be the best game that came out for the PS3.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
Right.
I didn't want to be all Uncharted, Last of Us, blah blah blah. Because everyone knows all those games. We know those already.
Now, I am going to go with an obvious one for number 2.
Okay.
But it's an obvious one, but only because it means something to me in terms of where I went with this franchise after.
Cool.
So I'm going to go for God of War 3.
Nice. Okay.
Because it was the first God of War game that I ever played.
Cool.
And I picked it up on a whim. And it was there was something incredibly special about it. And because of God of War 3, I revisited all of them. So they actually brought collections out after that of God of War 1 and 2. And then they brought the 2 PSP ones out as well, all on the PS3. And the only reason that I ever played any of them was because of God of War 3 on the PlayStation 3. And yeah, there you go. And at the end, I thought it looked incredible for its time. And I just loved everything about it. And I still love it now. I played it again when it came out on PS4. But to me, that will always hold a special place on the PS3 for me. So God of War 3 is right up there. And that's why it's number 2 in my list. Now, it's going to be quite interesting to see what you've got at number 1 as to whether it's the same one that I've got at number 1. So what have you got?
I suspect it might be. Number 1, you can't get it currently for some reason. I'm sure it'll come soon. But Metal Gear Solid 4. Going to the Patriots. With a pointless cardboard sleeve, because they look the same.
Yeah.
So what's the point? Great game. The last proper Metal Gear Solid game, in my opinion. Got Old Snake. Great character. David Hayter, always awesome. Yeah, it's what I feel is a proper last game in the classic Metal Gear Solid series. I did like Metal Gear Solid 5. I like it a lot. But nothing beats the classics. And this to me was the last classic Metal Gear. Guns are the big
totally
guys.
agree. And I played through it before it had a trophy patch.
Nice. Same.
And I'm looking forward to revisiting it eventually. That is a game that I have played, actually, by the way, Metal Gear Solid 1 off the collection.
Cool.
I've been playing through Metal Gear Solid 1, and it's still amazing. And it's awesome to win achievements for it.
Nice.
But yeah, Metal Gear Solid 4 is my number 1 as well. Just because, I don't know, there was just something very special about it. The graphics were incredible. Very, it's very typical of what you expect from Kojima. But the graphics were amazing. The story was incredible. There was some really beautiful parts of that game, like when you go back to Shadow Moses, and there's just some incredible cinematography in that game, and it's very special, and it does feel like the last true Metal Gear Solid game.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Metal Gear Solid 5 is fine, whatever. You have to go find the story for yourself. But this,
I like it.
This is the last one that really felt like a true cinematic Metal Gear Solid experience, and it's absolutely superb. And I can't wait to play it again. I can't wait for it to come to the second collection, which I'm sure will absolutely happen with Peace Walker and whatever else.
Yes.
So yeah, Metal Gear Solid 4 is also my number one, and it is incredible.
Nice. Yes. Great game. Want to play through it again. As you say, I'll be getting the next collection for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And there it is. Those are top 5 PlayStation 3 games. Now look,
that you can't get anywhere else. Mostly.
My favorite PlayStation 3 game is Uncharted 2.
That's fair.
And what is largely considered to be the best PlayStation 3 game is, of course, The Last of Us.
Meh.
But we wanted to sort of, we wanted to sort of deviate away from the obvious and just bring a little something different to this week's top 5.
Yes, that's good.
So yeah, there we go.
Because obviously if you're going to play Uncharted 2, you're going to play it on PS4 or 5.
Of course, yeah.
You're not going to get back and play it on PS3 because why would you play a worse version? Which is the reason why I picked, the games I did, because you can't play these games on PS4. Seriously though, play this. It's really good.
There you go.
Well, you can't, but if you want to spend a bunch of money, or if you buy it out in the wild, you can play it.
Or if you rob Finn's house, you can play it.
Yeah.
In fact, you can't because he's redeemed it on digital, so you can't.
And it's one of these actually a physical version.
Oh right, you actually get you not got code in the box there.
No, it's actual proper.
Oh no, the hero. Yeah, of course. Yeah, sorry, it was the other game, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's Reckon Guard. Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
Couple of honorable mentions. Demon Souls, classic, OG Demon Souls. Obviously, it's a remake now. Not much point playing this one, but is a very good exclusive. And another obscure, not really that obscure, Valkyria Chronicles, a very fun tactical RPG, which I found out just today that it does have a remaster on PS4. So yeah,
there you go.
It was going to be on my list, but then turns out it's a remaster, so I'll play that instead.
There you go. Right, there we go. So that was top 5. So no top 5 next week because we'll do games of December.
Yeah.
And then we'll figure out a top 5 for the week after that.
Yes, good idea.
So,
I like it.
Okay, I think that's about it. Unless you've got anything else you want to talk about.
How about the Last of Us remaster? Yes or no?
I'm gonna get it, so I can't really sit here and slate it for the fact that it's a £10 upgrade because I think that's actually okay. I
think if for a £10 PS5 upgrade with extra stuff is great. It's a great deal. It's not a remaster. it's the 4K version with It looks really good.
It's the Last of Us Part 2 upscaled.
Pretty much, yeah. It's basically what Ghost of Tsushima did, Death Stranding did, which are both great. And they call it Director's Cut, which is a great name for it because they're putting in stuff that was cut.
Mm-hmm.
Which they should have called Last of Us 2 Director's Cut, but they didn't. They called it Remaster, which is not. Anyway, as me being bitter and
Yeah, but I am going to get it.
You know,
it's only £10, so it is what it is.
Yeah, it's it is a good deal. If you like Last of Us 2, you should definitely get it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing through that miserable game again. But I enjoyed it, and I love that franchise, but it's miserable as shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're going to play through it again, and it's all good. Experiencing the heartbreak all over again. Can't wait.
Yep, can't wait.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it.
Cool. Yeah, fair enough.
There you go. Excellent. Well, guys, this has been a brand new episode of Something About Games, 18 Games and Grabs podcast, that you will be able to find on all podcast services everywhere. And youtube.com/@somethingaboutgames23.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
It is right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All the links to our social medias and stuff will be below the podcast and the video, so go and follow those. Join our Discord. The link is also there. But for now, my name is Sonny G, and I've been here with Finn Steele.
Thank you.
And we'll speak to you next week. Take it easy, guys. Goodbye.
Thanks very much. Goodbye.